It's a bit chilly in the morning, as you can tell from my nipples.
The adventure for the weekend is a motorcycle ride to the Citico Wilderness area for some backcountry camping. While I've been a motorcycle enthusiast for many years, this trip would make the first time Sid has joined me for a moto camp excursion. It would actually be a few benchmarks for her. Her first time on a moto camp, longest trip on a motorcycle, and first time riding on dirt. After a bit of a sleep in on Saturday morning, we jumped on the interstate and headed out to eastern Tennessee on I-40. In about 30 miles, we jump off the interstate, head down Highway 68 toward the Tellico area. It was a grand day, not yet southern summer hot, but with blue skies and plenty of sunshine as we ate up the interstate miles and highway curves, heading toward our camping destination. We stopped at the Tellicafe in Tellico Plains for lunch. The parking lot was covered with mostly motorcycles as a reminder to really what a mecca the area is for two-wheel travel. The cafe is located at the entrance to the Cherohala Skyway, which is a gorgeous 43-mile scenic national highway. A great motorcycling road itself, but it leads directly to the famous Tail of the Dragon. After lunch, we headed out again, planning to stop by Bald Rivers Falls en route to our campsite. Bald River Falls is a 90-foot scenic waterfall just a few miles off the Skyway. There is a hiking trail that leads to the top of the falls and continues on for an 8-mile out-and-back hike.
133 miles later, we've arrived at Cherokee National Forest, where we're going to camp out tonight. We're moto camp. It's first time moto camping, but we thought we'd visit one of the more impressive falls in Cherokee National Forest, Bald River Falls.
Back on the bike with the next destination, a campsite. The Citico Wilderness was our picked destination. It's a 20,000 acre area inside Cherokee National Forest. The wilderness contains the entire upper drainage of Citico Creek, which consists of the north and south forks and at least 8 tributaries. It also features lots of backcountry dispersed camping, which is what Sid and I desired to find for the weekend. It was also an opportunity to travel some dirt or gravel roads, Sid's first experience riding dirt. After a bit of exploring, we found a secluded little dispersed site that was a perfect fit for a motorcycle, tent, and even a hammock for lounging around. It was right near a beautiful, fast-flowing creek with cool, clear water, perfect for dangling our feet, listening to the falling water, and blissfully taking a break from the hustle and bustle. Camping with limited facilities and limited space on your bike means you need to think more like a backpacker. Fortunately, both Sid and I are longtime backpackers, so many of our tricks carried over.
I think one of the nice things about camping on a motorcycle is that you don't have to worry about weight. Doesn't matter how much weight I have to carry because the motorcycle is going to do the heavy lifting for me. Space is an issue, but weight is not. So we're going to have a nice meal tonight. I brought everything we need for street tacos. I have been marinating some carne asada in the box. We have some fresh cilantro. We'll cut up an onion, have some corn tortillas, and maybe a little cocktail around the campfire later tonight.
Setting up camp was a familiar affair for Sid and myself. Get the tent up, stow in the sleeping bags and sleeping pads, find a spot for a hammock. Next up was the camp essentials. Gathering some firewood. Then water. Water beyond a bottle or two requires lots of space. I've been to the Citico Wilderness area before and was aware that clean water sources abound in the area. The water does need to be filtered, but with my Katahdin Pro, water collection was safe and easy. Plenty for us to use for cooking and drinking. While I gathered the water, Sid started the fire. Using a bit of dryer lint as a base, she had the flames started in short order. The crackling of wood, the smell of smoke, and flames dancing in the twilight of an evening is a camping treat. Dinner, carne asada on corn tortillas with fresh cilantro and onion. A little lemon juice to brighten the flavor. Campfire roasted corn rounded out the meal. It was a perfectly restful evening, enjoying the sights and sound of the stream, fire and beauty of being outdoors.
A bit chilly this morning. It rained last night. We were totally dry in the tent, but we're giving up on the fire a little bit. Luckily, we do have this jet boil stove, and we're going to boil some water, have some tea or hot chocolate, and then we're going to cook an egg and bagel up. So that's our morning plan, and then we'll pack up the bike and head on out.
In short order, we were preparing breakfast. On the menu, bagels with eggs and a slice of Chipotle Gouda cheese for a bit of a kick. With a tranquil backcountry camping experience behind us, we hit the road, enjoying the beauty of the Citico Wilderness as we motored along the dirt and gravel road for home.
I'm gonna do it with one hand so then I look like a professional. That looks professional. All right, ladies, there it is for all the money. Man doing dishes. I like nipples. I meant like they're hard.
I like nipples. That's fine.
Okay,
Ready?
go.
It's been gone since I've been talking about my nipples. It's a bit chilly in the morning, as you can tell from my nipples.